Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dave Russell. The latest adjustments to some milk product prices by USDA in October has impacted the rest of this month's class and all milk price forecasts.
Mixed adjustments to USDA's dairy balance sheet for both this year and next. What does that mean regarding October's price forecast, though?
We've seen a little bit of a correction in the cheese and butter prices observed. Those product prices have been extremely strong for the past several months. And then in the past few weeks, we've just seen some of those prices start to retreat back toward what might be considered closer to historic norms.
World Agricultural Outlook Board Chair Mark Jekanowski says cheese and butter price forecasts were reduced for both 2024 and 25.
But other products, especially the dry products, continuing to see some price strength.
Class 3 and 4 milk prices were also lowered for this year and next based on the reduced cheese and butter prices.
All milk price for 2024 was lowered this month by 25 cents per hundredweight to $22.80 per hundredweight. And for 2025, it was reduced by 70 cents per hundredweight to $22.75 per hundredweight.
I'm Rod Bain reporting for the U.S. Department of Agriculture in Washington, D.C.
The USDA's beef production outlook is noticeably higher from September. Third and fourth quarter 2024 production is forecast to be higher than last month, raising the annual forecast to 27 billion pounds, just above 2023 production. U.S. dairy milk production is expected to decline in 2024 due to lower yields from aging cows, adverse weather, and limited replacements. Imports are expected to increase while exports remain mostly stable. Projected broiler production is adjusted down slightly in 2024 on recent slaughter data, but revised upward in 2025 on favorable hatchery indicators and feed prices. Projected broiler exports were adjusted down in 2024 and 2025 on recent data and strong global competition. Wholesale broiler price expectations are higher based on recent price data and strong demand expectations. Well, a speedy harvest season it's getting faster.
The way things are going these days for corn and soybean harvesting,
it looks like we are going to wrap up this harvest earlier than normal.
A lot earlier than normal, USDA meteorologist Brad Rippey.
We continue with open weather across much of the plains, the Midwest, the South, and with very few exceptions, we are rolling along very quickly on this autumn fieldwork season.
First, for corn,
producers are starting to switch now from soybeans, which were mostly harvested early, back to corn, and that has put the harvest number for corn up to 65% by the 20th of October.
That's 13% more than average.
And so that just leaves very little of the corn in harm's way at this point.
Meanwhile, look at soybeans.
And it's the same story.
Same story. As we start this week, producers have brought in 81% of their beans. That's 14% ahead of average. Gary Crawford for the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
The Renewable Fuels Association and Growth Energy were pleased with a Supreme Court decision on small refinery exemptions, saying the Fifth Circuit Court was not the right venue. The groups also say the refining community's abuse of small refinery exemptions destroys demand for biofuels nationwide, which negatively impacts farmers and bioethanol producers regardless of where they operate. The group say the decision in this case should give producers some much-needed certainty. And the Organic Grower Summit is set for December 4th and 5th. Information is available online at organicgrowersummit.com. The markets are next.
AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio is your Medicaid plan for more benefits, more rewards. We know that good health means more than just seeing a doctor when you're sick. Eligible members can receive extras like home-delivered meals and family essentials, like baby carriers and kids' school supplies. Members can even earn rewards for playing mobile health trivia games. Learn more at AmeriHealthCaritasoh.com and call the Ohio Medicaid Consumer Hotline at 1-800-324-8680 to choose AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio.
If your summer road trip leads you to Ohio's farm country, be sure to share the road with Ohio's farmers. Farm machinery moves slowly, makes wide turns, and needs extra space to avoid obstacles like mailboxes and guardrails. Let's all be mindful and make sure everyone gets home safe and sound this year. This message brought to you by the Ohio AgNet, OSU Extension Ag Safety and Health Team, and this station.
The market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. At the Board of Trade, December corn $4.16.5 up 7. March corn $4.29 1/4 up 6. November soybeans $9.91 3/4 up 10 3/4. January beans $10.50 up 10 3/4. July wheat $6.12 3/4 up 3 1/4. At the Mercantile Exchange, October cattle $188.05 up $1.05. December hogs $79.12 up 85 cents. November feeder cattle $248.92 up $2.32. This is the Ohio AgNet.